Alright, Libras, let's see what you got going on. We're going to start with the Destiny cards. We're going to see what it's about. Try something just a little different. See if I can shorten these jumps up. Because, baby, I'm not going to be able to sit here and do all that. But for the downloads or messages that I had for going into this, it was fair sometimes isn't going to feel right. And I had the Justice card being in reverse. So this could be you being on the opposite side of something that you may feel unfair. This could be balancing something. This could be you stepping into awareness, or this could be something to where like it could be at the, you could be at the, you know how like certain things come into your life and people say it's the wrong time. No, I don't feel like it's the wrong time. I feel like it's I don't know. For some of y'all on the flip side though, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. I don't feel like, because you will know whatever messages is for you, and if that's how you think your moral compass is and it's set up, and you go with it and you deal with the consequences of it for that. But if you did check out Aries reading, I did say that it felt like it was a whole bunch of karma. Seemed like that shit was coming in. You got flow going forward. I'm gonna pull. We're gonna see what comes out on top of them. You got taking risk. And then we got transformation and trust. Let me get one more. Ooh, thank you. Patience. Focus. 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 Stop. Y'all know how I used to do it back in the day with the moon knowledges and see what the moon was saying. See what the signs said, what spirit said. I'm gonna need you to come up out them signs and go ahead and get back to it. Because if you go check the old ones, I really didn't. I told you that's where a lot of them, I'll be telling y'all, go check them out. Those messages was hidden. I was like, it's a card that's reversed somewhere. It's up right. I can't catch it. Some of y'all may be trying to catch somebody. Something that you feel is unfair, and you might not be able to. And a lie and a truth to figure out something. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to catch you. We're going to figure it out, though. Alright, so let's see. We're going to see what comes out. Knight of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. Ooh. What's that? Ooh, they all hit the flow. And then whatever we pull out after this, that's to be the cleanup process. I said the cleanup woman is the woman who she'll take your man's love and put him on the shelf. I said the cleanup woman is the woman who she'll give him love and put it on the shelf. Some of y'all might be into a little same-sex relationships. Hello, 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 hello. If you are, these messages are for everybody. I don't give a damn about your sex, shape, weight, size, or nationality over here. All right. You just get these messages. All right. First card out we got is the flow. Some of y'all got to learn how to be able to go to a flow or just the flow that's necessarily going on. With the Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups, it tells me some of y'all keep trying to force something to go as fast as what it is, and you end up going through this wheel of cycle where you may be trying to progress something, or maybe somebody may be trying to make something go a little too fast, or whatever the case may be, or the time that you wanted it, and it's kind of like now you sitting in this pity party. You got Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords, though. For some of y'all, you going with the flow. It may have been a struggle for you, whether it's like going forward into certain romantic interest, relationships, or whatever the case may be, to where you have found yourself like losing patience with certain people, or you may have been a little bit reckless, and now is at the time of where you have to honor certain decisions or consequences that may have come up because of them. The second card we got, which is the going forward. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. I don't like that Queen of Pentacles, though, because moving forward, though, that's that darker style of energy, though. That's just focusing on manipulating to get what it is that you necessarily need. With the Ten of Pentacles, though, this could be somebody that's necessarily set in their ways, though. You could be trying to tell somebody, like, look, leave this shit behind. And somebody could be trying to focus to say that this is their actual reality because they have built elongated relationships with them. And you try to tell them that they have nothing attached to it, though, because the Eight of Wands. Some of y'all, this could be you moving forward because it's kind of like somebody could be trying to keep somebody stagnant or stuck, or whatever the case may be. Whether it's career-wise, it's certain paths, or somebody kept choosing something. And it's kind of like you like, no, nothing is coming about this certain situation, though. On the flip side, though, you do have the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, where it's crossed by like in, out, stress words. They care about it, but they don't care about it, care about it, but they don't care about it, or whatever the case may be. On the next cards, we have Strength, Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, though. Some of you could be telling somebody, though, like, hey, the longer you stay here, it looks like this person keep trying to take advantage of you. And this is where you may be kind of like depressed or blocked or going through certain situations or whatever the case may be, because they know how to manipulate a certain person. So this could be somebody that knows how to say the right thing, do the right things, or very monetary gain, or built something or established something. It's kind of like they keep, like, this is somebody to where it's like, but I've been here for a long time, and you like, no. Like, it's like one of y'all saying that, or this could be you, though. Whether this is healing certain parts of femininity, or you trying to learn how to appeal to certain concepts. For some of y'all, this Strength, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, though, this could be where vulnerabilities, because it could be the elongated time where somebody has been attached to somebody to where they don't know how to change this. Then we got the Devil, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Temperance, though. So for you, I think this is where you may be trying to explain to somebody that sometimes fair doesn't feel right, or whatever the case may be, because it's some type of vulnerability, though, whether this is around love, relationships, giving something another go, and having some form of patience, though. For some of y'all, though, this could be a person that necessarily that brings about a whole bunch of changes that you necessarily are dealing with. If it's in a family dynamic, though, looks like this could be a family to where somebody could be sending people energy. For some of y'all may be trying to heal certain shit, and it looks like somebody sending somebody a whole bunch of dark energy, and it looks like divine timing comes right along. So whether you trying to rush somebody, or you're cursing or hexing or throwing something at somebody, the lesson still comes about for somebody to heal from. Or you could be telling somebody, like, this is what they doing, this is why you need to move, da, 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 da. They immature, they just gonna constantly do this, like they gonna lie and say they depressed because they to manipulate this certain situation. Or this could be you, whether you suffer with some form of mental illnesses or not. But the Devil's in reverse, so I don't think so, though. This could be somebody on the other side of something, though. So it's kind of like fears and worries, or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, this could be somebody where you hear me say a feminine that's sitting up here that's salty, that's sending somebody a whole bunch of energy, though, because they trying to be some form of support. So it looks like it's a role of a martyr. It could be a little bit of manipulation, or whatever the case may be, that somebody's necessarily doing. Then we got taking risk. Some of y'all judgments in reverse, though. When we got Seven of Wands and the Lovers, though. Damn, pause, y'all. I gotta pause y'all real quick. Woo, 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 wait. Ow! Hello? Girl, they got me a hold, girl. Anywho, they called back like they was gonna jump on the line. Taking risks, though. You do got judgment in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the Lovers, though. For some of y'all, though, I don't know if this leaving a relationship or whatever the case may be, because somebody might care about leaving somebody else because somebody may have been a cheater necessary. Girl, here they go. Hold on. Okay, well, they still got me on hold. We got taking risks. I told you had judgment in reverse, the 7 of Wands, and the Lovers, though. For some of y'all, this could be about unfair judgment or gossip or certain things. You could be trying to get somebody to move on from a certain place or a certain state, or somebody could be doing this with you because it's like necessarily standing your ground. So somebody could be leaving somebody behind, though, and it's kind of like they could have like a past that's on them, especially with the 9 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So somebody could be holding on to some form of truth. For some of y'all, this could be somebody to stand in their truth or whatever the case may be, about infidelities, about somebody that came in a time of need of a predatory stance of trying to help them that wasn't there, whatever the case may be. Like standing against people who pretend to operate in the love and light or whatever the case may be, like some form of protection, though. Pause. I think they back on.
Okay, I have the number transfer center on the line right now to find out what's the hold up with regards to that 40. And she said that the PIN number that she got from us or from you was incorrect. The PIN number that we got was 901-598-3849. That's what it's.
No, the PIN number is ART62, ART62.
Sorry?
The PIN number is ART62.
ART, is that A for apple, R for rat, and T for tingle? Is that correct?
You said tingle?
Yeah, art.
That's correct.
Okay, sorry for that, for the word. Okay, let me modify that. One moment. Oh yes, perfect. We got a confirmation here. Is there anything else I can do? It's a successfully transferred in T-Mobile, and you just need to wait for 2 hours for the time frame.
Did this nigga hang up on me? Which one got the 30? He hung up on me. That's what you call trying to repeat the past, because I hung up on his ass last night. I was like, nigga, I don't fuck with you. I don't even like you. In the garage. Go on the tablet and see if it's still up. What? Alright. Boom. Okay, my bad. You got taking risks, as we ended or whatever case. We had judgment, 7 of Wands, and cheating. So somebody could be necessarily standing up for themselves. So somebody could be calling somebody a cheater, or they could be necessarily standing them ground against gossip. Learning how to be a little bit more protective with certain information, though. For some of y'all, this could be you trying to get somebody to persecute somebody, to stand up against certain injustices or whatever the case may be, especially with this Ace of Swords and King of Swords, because somebody likes to play a lot of mind games. I don't know if this is somebody who is very cruel, cold off, kind of callous, or whatever the case may be, inability to be able to give love or whatever the case. Like, people fail to recognize whatever experiences somebody had or somebody else, that don't mean that they don't get them, but that don't mean that you don't take your common sense and logic with you. Because I told you, it's like you trying to get somebody or somebody trying to get you. I don't know if that's about, if it's good or bad. With trust being upright, though, we do have the 4 of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Ooh. With the Page of Cups, though, that's some emotional indifferences, though. This look like it's two people that's like in a relationship. I don't know if it's with a person or necessarily with a kid or trusting somebody with a child or whatever the case may be, or inner child experiences though, because I told you somebody had grown up, or this could be maturity wise. I don't know if you telling somebody you have grew up or changed, especially when it comes down to the past or whatever. Because Four of Swords and the Queen of Wands, like that could be two people or in the style of a relationship to where somebody may be commenting on saying why they together. They don't seem like a patch, because Queen of Wands and the King of Cups is two different people, because Queen of Wands is more of a I look good, I do this, I feel good, I'm a risk taker. The King of Cups is more emotional, does what they feel is on the heart. It could be a risk taker, but it has to be emotionally fulfilling. So choices that they take and like have to move them to be long lasting in those type of matters though. But we do have a Page of Cups, so it looks like there's a bit of emotional insincerity that's coming up though. So I don't know how somebody's going about it. We do have transformations though. But we have a Tower in reverse. We have the Two of Cups, and we got the Ace of Pentacles though. That Tower in reverse and that Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, some of y'all been wanting some type of change or have something though with a breakthrough with a person or whatever the case may be. I don't know if you trying to change somebody or force somebody to change something or whatever the case may be, or the universe may be telling you like, hold up, now you need to cut out on certain people or whatever. Because it looks like somebody's avoiding somebody or whatever the case may be. Because I told you this could have to do with this person that's trying to cause blockages or environments to where, I don't know, you know how like people be trying to do like spells so like for people can't call in love, or they wonder why they lonely and shit like that, just thinking negatively like in the form of black magic, going back on that. Or this could be somebody that doesn't want to have, avoiding the idea of love and commitments. Because you do have Two of Swords, you got the Two of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So it looks like there's a little bit of emotional immaturity that's left there though, or somebody that's stuck in their ways though. For some of y'all though, this could be in the style of magic or practices or immaturity though. Because I'll tell you it's emotional immaturity though, because it looks like this is a part of somebody's past. Or this could be an issue or a person or whatever the case may be, and it doesn't look like somebody's willing to bridge the gap or communicate or say necessarily for what it is though, because we got the truth necessarily about this though. You may be where you saying fair is fair, like your methods, going back to that where you trying to tell somebody like, hold up, like look, this is shit that y'all, especially like moving forward or whatever the case may be. You might be telling somebody that look, this the shit they doing, they like a little bit unethical, like why you going through all that? We got Patience being upright. Then we got Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. So it looks like somebody could be a little bit immature or have unresolved issues. Going back to that though, they don't know how to work on that, or somebody could be very uncompromised. You could have been working with somebody that didn't want to work with you in the past and very uncompromising because they kept certain things to themselves. They kept a lot of things necessarily to themselves or whatever the case may be. Somebody could be hiding or holding on to childhood trauma or whatever the case may be and necessarily moving forward. So it could be the poverty conscious mind frame or certain things that necessarily didn't help. Past experiences where somebody's inability to be able to move forward. So this is what made them who they were. So it could be some problem with that. I kind of feel like it's that type of thing that's going on. Especially with that Three of Pentacles, uncompromising or whatever the case may be, energy. Somebody don't want to seek help or seek outside help, because you could be telling somebody this though, because somebody keep trying to use a spiritual matter to a practical matter that may require law, or that may require it could be a law matter, or it could actually require somebody seeking help or them experiencing, like, I don't know, it's just going through different experiences. Let me tell you that. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm trying to transfer these numbers over. Nope, it's not this one, or whatever the case may be. Oh yeah, it's this one, my bad. Ooh. So I'm trying to transfer these numbers. I'll tell you, it's too much shit going on. Some of y'all may be doing too much or whatever the case may be. Like y'all trying to do too much at once, because I was like, oh, let me go ahead and change these readings and let me do that and all this other stuff. But I had to go back and see to check some stuff, because I told you it was a couple people that was getting on my fucking nerves. I would say that though, so some of y'all may gotta double back. If you watch the Aries reading where I said make sure you dotting your I's and crossing your T's and hooking your P's, like make sure you ain't moving too fast, and make sure you got patience for the things that is just necessarily needed. So let's see, let's pick these up. Let's see what's coming out. Sorry I paused so many times, but they called midway reading, so I was like, oop, shit, I need this. Hold up. So that's how some of y'all maybe. And the communication may just go a long way, because I know some of y'all be like, beach. And I told you I just stop and edit the whole video, but I was like, babe, I ain't got time for that today, because if I stop, I told you, won't nobody else get another damn reading. Okay. I'm telling you, you won't. I'm telling you, you won't. You better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. Y'all better leave me alone here. It's either gonna be this or that. It's all over the place. We washing the shit too. Ooh. I got 3 more loads. Once I snatch everything off my bed, that'll be my 3 loads. Girl, I got too much going on over here. Keep in mind, girl is gender neutral over here. Or whatever the case may be, it truly is. We just gonna pull 13 from this though. Where we at on time? Yeah, because I told you we gotta. No. But I feel like starting off though, Cancer and Capricorn needed that length of that video, because I told you every month, like Cancers, I always have to go through this point of like explaining certain messages, a little bit difficult. Capricorn being so steadfast, stuck in their ways, acting like they just robots and shit like that, not processing certain things, having to come back to revisit something. I'm like, look. And that's, I'm telling you, go watch them. Go look. If you scroll through the timeline, I'm telling you, don't nobody else. We jump right in with the fuck shit. I'm telling you, that shit come right on. Capricorns. I tell you, if it comes down to cardinal signs, they kind of difficult to work with. I tell you that though. Not saying for it's that though. Cardinal signs are truly difficult. Let me tell you that. That is Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. But it depends on that person though. But it can be though when they got their mind made up and there's certain experiences. It's kind of like, look, because they cardinal signs, they do-getters. They're like the trendsetters. They want to be able to be first and do certain shit. And now at the point of, it's kind of like, ugh. So telling them something, it's like, I have to experience it first. And you be like, ugh, okay, all right. Okay, all right. Go through it. All right. Call me when you're done. I'm here. That's how you got to do cardinal signs. You done? Or like you could be seeing it though, especially with the judgment side. On the flip side of that, you could be seeing it like, all right, okay, all right, because it could be a certain situation where you're like, okay, all right, it is what it is. Woo! We got the moon. Come on now with the truth. We got the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Somebody could be trying to show you up. You got the Hangman, reverse 5 of Wands, and the Chariot. Ooh, y'all could probably find yourself in situations where you be competing with people, or it could bring out your jealousy, though. Because we got the Scorpio card. You trying to create some type of change. 3 of Wands. You're trying to make that transformation with that Chariot. Whether you're trying to get somebody to move or changing something in a dynamic or with a family matter. This could be the overall necessary support of how that drive, that willpower to be able to be triumphant, to create this newness elsewhere. Because the 5 of Wands, though, this could be family or certain people that necessarily compete with each other. Like I said, reincarnated with enemies. Then you also have the Hangman, though. So some of y'all could be going through the same problems necessarily with family or people or friends. And it's mirroring and it's like needing that newness to necessarily move forward. For some of y'all, though, just getting caught up on the minor details of certain experiences, though, with certain people. So it's like at that time where if you're going to do shit, just do it. But if it's coming from a Queen of Wands or I don't know if it's an issue of where you keep getting caught up on the minor details or whatever the case may be, I think it's you. But if it's not you, then okay. But the 6 of Swords, though, this is returning back. So somebody keeps going back to a family. Somebody got a martyr situation. Somebody keep trying to rescue somebody or whatever the case may be. It's like this trauma bonded shit. We do got Ace of Cups, though, so it could be an unrequited here. This could be, I don't want to say that, though. Cancers may relate to you. The idea of family. Some of y'all may have this strong addiction to, well, I want a family. Like that type of thing where it's just this story with family, though. Somebody keeps returning back to a state of where somebody that don't love them, that's necessarily cruel or unrequited type situation and unrequited type situations. In that mind frame, though, Queen of Wands is a very jealous, smothering personality. It doesn't believe in the idea of, it wants to, I tell you, this may be somebody past, because you may see on the other side of something or whatever, you may see something better. I kind of feel like it's that. Explain. Let me know. Let a bitch know. Seriously. But somebody keeps going back here to get somebody caught up, though, because it's a 5 of Cups. It's depression. Somebody keeps going back to depression. Somebody keeps getting caught up on little things to the point where they think too much and it causes them depression or drinks or emotional apathy or disdain or something, though, because they're not processing something, though. And I feel like it's based to this Queen of Wands. This could be you being in a relationship. This could be a mother. This could be a parent. Somebody, whatever's going on, but it's causing you a lot of fucking problems, though. You could be telling somebody, like, hey, you're going through this and I'm trying to help you, but somebody don't. On the flip side, though, you could be this person or somebody could have these problems with you. I don't know, but it's like either side, though, it's a problem, though. Somebody could be in an argument, though, where a child could be telling the parent, like, you always this, or whatever the case may be, whatever situation they having. They got nothing to do with me. You got 9 of Swords, and you also have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, I like it, though, because you ain't thinking about it no more. It's like, I'm done with it. I'm through playing it out. But it's like, it has manifested till it can't manifest no more. Because with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, this is an ongoing problem with authority or men or certain issues or masculinity or with control, though. So for some of y'all, just like you breaking in certain ways. This could be a father figure, because some of y'all could be having problems with your father. You could be reaching out or trying to, or this could be with men, or this could be with friends, whatever it is. It's like you going through them and it's like the situation is necessarily hit the surface. It has, though. For some of y'all, it could be with ego. For certain things, it could be certain things that you said in your mind. So now you at the point of, well, I'm finna say it. Like, it's something like that, though. This could be a child that got problems with you, though. I don't know. This could be a sibling. I don't know. It's just somebody that got a problem. With the 10 of Wands, with the Queen of Pentacles being upright, the High Priestess being in reverse in the world, though, this is a secret that's playing out. So this could be in the form of, if it's a family matter, this could be somebody that waits till they get around somebody else that gives them that encouraging word, and they like, I didn't, and they letting it go or whatever, like they letting that chopper sing, because they feel like this is what I felt like. I'm at the point where now I finally asked for this help. For some of y'all, though, the methods about it, though, somebody could be just a little bit, I said it could be chaotic in the way that they handling certain things or whatever the case may be, trying to get somebody to speak their truth, though. With somebody being pregnant, this could be problems with you and your baby daddy. Somebody could be having problems with their kids, or birthing something, though, like trying to manage that control, whether it's an idea or project or whatever, because we do got the moon and it is coming here. With the 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords and the Star or whatever the case may be, this is that snuffing somebody candle, though. It is, though. This is that sneakiness line. I promise I'm going to do this or whatever the case may be. So this could be somebody that's like, especially the 7 of Swords, though. We're talking about healing or whatever. So I told you, you got to look at it both ways. Because fair sometimes ain't going to be fair. When you going to go get apologies or you seeking healing in somebody else, like, you taking all your power out yourself. So when you going forward, you got to know. The High Priestess, though, is actually revealing, but it's also a manipulative, cunning person. So this could be somebody in a darker style of magic, whatever it is, whatever your thing is. But it looks like something that's playing out in front of people, though. Somebody that's very sneaky, though. With the 7 of Swords, though, and being in reverse, though, that's that manipulation for favor. I don't know. Look like you got your hands full. Look like you're meeting your competition. Well, you somebody competition, I tell you that. We got 4 Swords, and we also got the 2 of Pentacles and the Strength in reverse. Ooh. Oh, this could, if it is, though, this could be somebody that got kids and they don't prioritize themselves. So it's like the shit just spilling over in a lot of ways, though. And you kind of like that 4 of Swords and that straight 2 of Pentacles. Somebody don't listen well, because they got 5 of Cups. They sad. They arguing. They fighting. This is just like Cancer reading. And the Devil, though. Because it's something with independence, though. It's more egotistical, though. I can do it by myself. I don't need nobody. Like, okay, Patty, well, you go over there and suffer by yourself. And you call me when you're done. Because you got Ace of Pentacles, you got the Knight of Pentacles and the 10, and they keep trying to make it a 10 of Pentacles, keep solidifying something to move forward. And it's kind of like, how the hell we gonna have this when you keep causing all these damn problems internally or externally? So somebody may got a wounded warrior. I have to do this by myself, or more egotistical and pride or whatever the case may be. For some of y'all, this is moving away from the pack mentality. For certain people that you thought was effective leaders, and they wasn't leaders, people who couldn't lead you in the direction that you need to go. So it's superseding them to where now it became competition, to where you trying to shake up or change or do something just a little bit different the way you handle certain things. For some of y'all, this could be the way you talk to somebody. Because King of Swords is not always mind games. It could be just the numbness, the cruelty of the straightforward, like the lack of emotion, just apathy towards a person. All right, where we at? Ooh, this shit is rolling. Yes! Yes! And we got 2 of swords, though. It's like one of y'all trying to force somebody to see a truth. 2 of swords, the Hierophant, and the 3 of swords. Somebody could be heartbroken or sad, though, because it's like making a choice. Because we got 6 of cups. Whether it was in the past or mulling over the past or whatever the case may be, or a marriage or a commitment or whatever the case may be, healing childhood trauma, making peace with it though. Because we also got this Knight of Swords, and I tell you that's recklessness, that's swiftness, that's not thinking before action, that's just poor execution where I feel like I was supposed to do it, like that type of energy that could be going on or whatever the case may be. Ooh, 4 of Wands though. Some of y'all recklessness with that divorce word though. That's how some of y'all be trying to get back together and work it out, because y'all constantly saying we gonna get a divorce, and y'all go waste all this time, then y'all go down here and file for these fucking divorces and shit like that, end up getting back together, and y'all ain't killing the fact that somebody filed for a divorce. It's the fact that they embarrassed the fuck out of you. Alright, if we gonna be real, let's be real. Alright, then we got King of Swords. Boom. Because now it seems like somebody's ready to call it bluff. But at the same time, though, it looks like somebody had to leave something in order to develop a certain person to where to be rational, though, because some of y'all don't see that somebody's changing. So this could be you in a relationship or a partner, or you could be trying to convey this, though. It's kind of like, yeah, they could have been like this, but I'm not like this. I'm able to communicate and say what it is. Ooh, no, sir. Some of y'all cutting somebody off, though. It is, though. Some of y'all learning how to, though. Because it's a thing with patience and attitude, though. Because with that 10 of Swords, though. And the Ace of Wands, though. That anger isolates you. 8 of Swords, though. Somebody feel like they making a reckless decision, though. Whether this is moving on or doing something, though. So it could be some regret that's necessarily there. Why am I holding my arms like this? I hate it. And we got the Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles. That's like opportunistic. That's somebody who doesn't pay attention. They don't listen. If that's a child or that's your inner child, it's like, no, I'm going to do what I want. You know how you see them grown folks and they be like, I'm going to do what I want. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You're like, oh, okay, all right. Call me later, hon. And the Queen of Wands. One of y'all, somebody got a fucked up way about it. So if this is a marriage, though, let me say this though. Somebody in a marriage, and it looks like it's like somebody growing, but the other person is not growing though. This King of Swords could be trying to develop, but still suffering from some form of patience though. So it's kind of like, fuck this. One of y'all in a marriage or a commitment or whatever case of being, your old lady sitting up here sending you a whole heap of energy. She going to somebody else. She sending it to you and your fucking side bitch. And you wonder why you're going through shit. And they have a very careless aspect about certain things that they necessarily do, because it's very Queen of Wands and it's always focused on them. I'm sorry. With the 9 of Wands, they are. You probably know this though, because keep in mind, with this energy attachments, I tell you, this is anything with a fucking beating heart in your life and that breathes breath. So it could be anybody in your fucking life though. One of y'all could have told somebody some truth in a reckless manner, and you could be around here like, what do I do? About somebody's relationship. Ooh, I know what y'all was on. One of y'all told somebody the truth about somebody in a reckless manner, about how somebody was though. 9 of Wands though. This Queen of Wands, I tell you again, trying to stop somebody from being in a relationship. They really are. Girl, we finna get off there. We got the 3 of Pentacles, and we got the Ace of Cups, and then we got the King of Wands, and oh, that's that. And we got the 9 of Cups. Unrequited. That's that to death do us part. But somebody really don't like somebody though, because somebody ready to do something about it though. One of y'all ready to exclude somebody out of something. Somebody's willing to be excluded though. Somebody's willing to make some type of change to move forward though. There is though. Somebody ready to be like, no, you know what I'm gonna do about this though, because it could have been somebody that said on something, missed out on love and an opportunity, and now trying to figure out like what is it that they should be doing. Because we got 4 cups. Didn't I say missing out on something? King of Pentacles, the Justice upright, and then we have the Tower in reverse. So that is your drama. That is your chaos. That is that. So somebody's regretting that. Somebody missed out on something though. Because it looks like somebody telling you that they love somebody. Or somebody telling you they love you. Got Page of Swords. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords. I told you, some of y'all told somebody in a reckless manner. Somebody told you something in a reckless manner of truth. And you ain't like it. Some of y'all arguing down to the family. Ooh, y'all arguing. We got Six of Swords. Because whatever it is, they come back and tell you whatever the fuck it is. Y'all gonna be arguing again. And somebody got trust issues. They really do. Somebody got trust issues. I don't know if you working with somebody or maybe, I don't know. They got trust issues. Because you got Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands though. Somebody keep telling somebody, oh, I'm going to give you this. That Seven of Cups. They keep promising somebody some bullshit though because it's in reverse. The meaning that's upright is reverse. Somebody keep promising somebody something though. And that's where somebody keep going off. Because you got Three of Cups and the Empress and the Page and the Knight of Wands though. Here. Three of Cups, some of y'all, I tell you, that's celebrating a little too early. For some of y'all, this is like engagements, that's per planning. Three of Cups, somebody's wanting to drop something, whether it's like a mom or a person or whatever the case may be. Somebody ready to let somebody go and move forward and do it on their own. It could be another person or whatever the case may be. Somebody could be gossiping, like, I don't know, like somebody could be gossiping about this Empress. And keep my Empress don't have to be a actual mom. It could be a woman, a femininity of that nature. Somebody could be gossiping about that though. But Empress energy is what you're looking for in help. Truly. But with the Emperor being in reverse, this sometimes could be a mom or a parent or a lover who just don't know when to stop or cut it off. Like they do too much. And it's like, relax. Let somebody help you. Let somebody help you because you don't want to abuse your power. Let somebody help you. Or you help your old lady. You got Seven of Wands and you got Four of Pentacles again. I'll tell you, somebody holding somebody back. That's all I got to say. You got the King of Cups. You got King of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Cups. You got the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, the Hermit, the Sun, the Five of Wands, the Ten, and the Lovers. And we also got the Queen of Cups. Some of y'all, the person that you're trying to get in a relationship ain't meant to be your counterpart in the form of like in a dick. Like you so expecting or a relationship or your change or a person, whoever you're talking to, that like they expecting them to be, you be the Queen of Cups, they the King of Cups. Or like from astrology aspects to where you match in signs. It's not. Because you got Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Somebody could be apologizing to somebody. Somebody keep doing the same thing. Because somebody keep trying to humiliate somebody. And somebody's going through a form of depression. Somebody keep trying to make somebody go through these woes. The food. Somebody keeps running from something. So this could be arguments. Or this could be people who need help but they really don't. Somebody could be pushing somebody away emotionally. Then we go to the Lovers though. Because I'll tell you, one of y'all got a kink. I don't know. I'll tell you, some masochist humiliation kink. It is weird. And that shit is turn offable. You got 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. This is arguments in the family dynamic, though. I'll tell you, one of y'all might got a daughter or somebody else that's depressed. I don't know. When they trying to tell you, though. Because I'm telling you, some of y'all be telling me in my dream state. And the first thing, because I got a child, I get up and I go run to my child. But I'm learning, he's like, everything is like, bitch, it's not me. So I'm saying, like, I don't even process it when it comes to that first. Anybody else, I process it. But then it's like, oh, bitch, I'm trying here. I don't know. It just looks like somebody's depressed. I don't know if it's like in a love, though. Because it's like y'all got to fight for happiness. Arguments and compete, though. Whatever happiness that it is with the Sun, though. Especially about a child and a Hermit, though. Some of y'all could be arguing about a kid, somebody else's kid, your happiness, your inner child experience. One of y'all look like y'all doing inner child healing. Or whoever it is. And it looks like it's reflecting back upon the relationships that you necessarily been in. Let me just say that too. Or with a person, though. Because it looks like you're trying to get there, but it's like, I want to coexist with you, but I don't know. Okay, then the last card, we got Wheel of Fortune. We also have the Magician, the King of Cups, and the Knight. Somebody's emotional manipulator. I'm glad that you know that. because it's something with magic. You know, we'll get off that though. Somebody trying to concoct a way to come back in somebody's life, and I think you know that. That's why you're trying to forewarn them or tell them. I don't know. It can go either way, or you could be the one that's concocting and trying to find your way in somebody's life. Saying, "Baby, I changed. I changed." She right here like, "Okay." I'm like, don't do it, Mabel. Don't do it. What? I'm like, don't do it, Mabel. Don't do it. Don't do it, Mabel. Let me stop. Damn. I gotta go get me something to eat. I'm gonna go order my food. My hair. Gather myself a couple of girls. Ooh, I feel like we just jumped right in. Ooh, I like that. Jesus. Get me goddamn. Hollow bone. Who got this? I don't know. Somebody got teachability. Oh, come on now. Number 12, Metox. That's the hangman position that some of y'all keep going through. The hangman is to put you upside down because you know in a human body you can't turn somebody upside down because they blood will rush to their head. But if you were forced to the moment of where somebody jacked you up and flipped you upside down, you had to see something though. So for some of y'all that's being hung up in a position to see something differently, stranger and curiosity, because some of y'all is something with something that keeps getting the best of you, or relationships or certain experiences, that curiousness for you to see why is this attraction that keeps coming up. You got meditation and the stillness, deep quiet. That's where you hear, because some of y'all don't think. Or you may be telling somebody they don't think. So it's kind of like, sit still. Think. You got dances on one foot, which is a balancing act. That's number 9. That's harvesting season or whatever the case may be. But they look like a fairy, but it also look like a grasshopper. They make a lot of loud noise, but really don't be shaking shit. So that might relate to some. You got dream thief, refusal of the call. I told you the dream thief is a number 13 though. That could be about transformative processes though. I told you that's that scorpionic energy, very grudgeful, whatever the case may be, vengeful. Or this could be about foundations, or like being so complacent in certain environments to where curiosity in their hangman position is like, oh, I can get this. So you may be making something appealing to somebody else. It's like, you can do this. You can. But with the falling angel, that is spiritual narcolepsy. Narcolepsy. That's like, if y'all don't know what narcolepsy is, that's people who suffer with a sleep disorder where they can fall asleep at any given time. But the mind frame of it though, when you're in a spiritual space or whatever the case may be, that's when the body needs rest and ain't nobody paying attention. So it's like you may not be paying attention or maybe utilizing certain gifts or adhering to guidance. So that's why I'm saying be your ass still, where you keep getting caught up in these arguments, miscommunication with certain people, or you could be telling somebody this, or this could be going down, or even if it's shit that keep popping up, because you got cosmic womb and the divine feminine. We're gonna read that one. Number 6, that's the real help you need right here. Okay, first breath is the beginner's mind. You know they say baby out the womb take the first breath. Let me stop. Then we got the wall, which is obstacles. Some of y'all may be hard for y'all to breathe. Do you got COVID? I'm just glad I don't want to know. But maybe heart chakra. Protecting the future though, dragon's hoard. I said that though is something with somebody that likes to take something from other people. So you might gotta watch out for that. People like that, because you did have a lot of 5 of Wands energy though. You could be in a relationship with somebody else, or that could be you that's like that, feeling very enticing. Feast of plenty, choices and their consequences, which is the number 20, where I said if you ain't learned shit in 2020, it's on you, boss. It ain't on us, it's on you. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. This is y'all house. How you move, how you do, how you re-armor that number 8, because it looks like some of y'all in number 7 energy, where you keep going backwards and backwards and backwards and keep revisiting. Then you go to the number 6, and 7 gets a little too heavy, so you keep going back down to the food and starting over at the same damn spot. Or you could be talking to somebody like that though. Wandering in between realms. That's where one of y'all, where I was in the car and I said, I hope one of y'all catch some in that spirit realm, because y'all keep trying to come across, because you have so many people nowadays that be trying to slang magic and shit like that and don't know the consequences. And I be like, girl, Y'all know the ones I be talking about. You watch this. Y'all know the ones I be talking about. They be doing it. I be like, that's what your ass get. What it could be sleeping on your own gifts. Cosmic wound, creativity, and the divine feminine. The cosmic wound is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it is full of life and love and passion and spirit. It is the perfect expression of you, imbued with love, incarnate, and ignited by the vital spark received from divine. If you had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired and so many ideas beacon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen, with heart wide open, mindfully that each step and direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by the divine helpers and unseen realms. Okay, so I just wanted to say that. I think before I introduce all my videos, I'm going to tell y'all to please go check out the monthly reading so you can know where you reside on whatever side of this is. Okay, well, we're going to each side, so that's how you know intuitively where you kind of like, well, now, see, and then you go checking for the person that dogged out or whatever case may be reading, and you'll know what energy that you on. All right. So, then, no, bye. Wait a minute, where the damn mouse is? Hold on, let me try it again. Wait a minute. Ooh, where is it? Ed, I can't see. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Bye. I was trying to scream. It didn't work. I thought it was going to work. Oh.